Good evening and welcome to the Regional Athletic Center here in Lacey, Washington for today's USL 2 matchup between Ballard FC and your FC Olympia Artesians. Alongside Jeff Porter and Cartwright Media, my name is John McGlamory, bringing you the action today and every game. We've got a big one today. Ballard comes into town. They are number 3 ranked in the country, undefeated, and looking to extend their lead in the Northwest Division. But FC Olympia has upset on their mind as they look to notch another victory against Ballard FC in this long-storied rivalry between the two. A beautiful sunny day here in the South Sound. It's about 72. It's sunny, no wind, and just a beautiful day. And we wanted to highlight our coaching staff before we begin today. These are our USL 2 coaches. Luke Sandblom, he's the head coach here for FC Olympia. He's done a great job. He's been with Seattle Pacific. He's been with Olympic Development Program. He's been an ECNL coach. He's been all over the Northwest and U.S. soccer. Assistant coach Mark Novak, he is the keeper coach for FC Olympia. He's doing a good job with our keepers this season and looking to continue the trend of good goalkeeping results here for FC Olympia. And, of course, Jay Smith, he's been a part of the team for years, and he has taken on a new role this season as an assistant coach with the USL 2 squad, and he is doing a fantastic job shepherding these guys through this very compact and very competitive season. We also wanted to give a shout-out to 2 special match leadership employees. These are the 2 guys I could honestly tell you are the ones that if we don't have them here, we do not succeed. We don't know what to do when Brad Hansen and Jesse Garamone are not here. Brad is the one who basically sets up the field. He sets up everything. Everything you see on the broadcast, he's had a hand in it. And Jesse's the one who's running tickets, he's running merch, he's running the beer garden, he's running everything at point of entry. And he is one of the main stars of our staff. The 2 of them are amazing. So thank you guys very much. Let's take a look at the standings here in the Northwest Division. Right now, Banger's on top, 4-0. They haven't played Ballard yet. Ballard only played 2 games so far this season. One against FC Olympia. They won 3-0. And one against Mid-Lakes United last weekend. They won 2-0. And you can see here, FC Olympia lagging behind in the standings, only 1 win out of 6, and a negative 12 goal differential. So they're going to look to change that up a little bit today as they take on Ballard FC. And as I mentioned before, here's the recent scores for these 2 clubs. Ballard beating Mid-Lakes United 2-0 in their last game. In the last 2 games for Olympia, mixed results, a 4-1 loss to Tacoma Stars, but a 2-1 victory over West Seattle Junction. And that was a big win for the team last weekend here at the RAC. Looking to, build on some of that momentum here. A tough opponent today, but we'll see what happens. And here are the starters for FC Olympia. We got all the players on the list right in front of you, but let's go over the starters. Number 1, Nicholas Becker. Number 3, Jackson Rotundo. Number 7, Aiden Santos. Number 10, Dash Stein. Number 16, Diego Barahona. Number 17, Brolio Navarrete. Number 19 is Finn Reynolds. Number 20, Connor Luden. Number 24, Yella Van Dyke. Number 25, Max Palmer. And number 26, Keegan York. And those are your starters for FC Olympia. And let me go over the starters for Ballard very quickly here. Number 28 is Juan Alvarez Rodriguez. Number 6 is Roberto Apolinar. Number 22, Christian Che Lara. Number 7 is Cameron Cruz. Number 16, Jordan Dirks. Number 5, former Olympia player Tanner Dutra. Welcome back to Olympia. Number 21 is Angel Martinez. Number 19, Raimundo Mendez. Number 1 is Stockton Short. Number 17 is Elliot Spatz. And number 30 is Etienne Veillard. And those are your starters for Ballard. Before we step away for the national anthem, wanted to remind you about our next broadcast coming up. It is June 5th here as FC Olympia takes on Bigfoot from Maple Valley. That'll be Friday here, USL 2 matchup. Game is at 7 o'clock, and it will be brought to you by Taylor Shellfish Farms. And that is where we will be next weekend. But right now we've got a game coming up between Ballard FC, the number 3 team in the nation, and FC Olympia. And we will step aside to bring you the national anthem right now. Welcome back to the Rack in Lacey, Washington for today's USL 2 matchup between Ballard FC and FC Olympia. Before we get going, let's take a look at the officials today. The referee today is Matthew Connolly, AR1, Jafar Shafar, AR2, Matthew Morgan, and the fourth official is Cody Zip. And those are the officials today for the matchup we are about to bring you from the Rack. Good contingent of fans from both clubs here today. Little disappointed that Ballard has co-opted the Norwegian flag for my heritage, but we'll allow it. I know Ballard is like the most Scandinavian place in the country, so we'll allow it.
I was born there?
No?
I was not. That's a joke.
So anyway, we are going to bring you today's action as the players get lined up. It's going to be Ballard who is going to take the first kick of the ball as I try to adjust the American flag here so it's not in my way. And we are about ready to get going. Both teams ready. Ballard in the all red, Olympia in the all blue, and we are ready to get underway as soon as Matthew Connolly blows the whistle. Great crowd here on a Sunday evening. 5 o'clock kick. Ballard, in only their third game of the season, FC Olympia is playing their 7th. So we'll see if there's any rust at all with Ballard. But so far, 2 out of 2 wins for them. And away they go. Tanner Dutra plays it square. Now out to the other side. Pressure by Olympia, forces the ball all the way back to Dutra in the center. Martinez with the ball. Long ball, diagonal. Headed clear by Olympia. One back by Ballard in the midfield area. Ballard probing, looking for something. And it goes all the way back to the keeper, Wilson, who plays it out wide again. Olympia playing a little bit of high pressure here on this Ballard attack, not letting him get forward. And another deflected ball that's going to be won by Olympia and played all the way back to the keeper, Nicholas Becker out of UT Tyler. Long ball up the pitch, headed on by Reynolds, and it's going to go out of play. It's actually headed on by the Ballard player, and it goes out for a FC Olympia throw. Ball given away in a bad spot. Ballard takes it on the front foot, and it's going to be stolen away nicely by Santos, and he's going to get fouled for his effort, make that not Navarrete, and he's going to take a tumble but win the foul. Quickly taken. York, his second season with FC Olympia. Now a long ball by Becker. Headed on by Stein. It's going to be won by Olympia, and here comes Finn Reynolds on the break trying to get around Villard. He's pushed aside. Ball comes into the middle, headed clear, but not over yet as Ballard needs to clear, and they do. They get it away, but a good effort by Olympia. Now more pressure into the back area, and it's going to be a foul this time. But you can see right there, FC Olympia not backing down on this one, and they pressured forward, got a good cross in there, headed out by the center back. And now it's Dirks with it for Ballard. Back to Villard. Back heel layoff on the overlap. Good slide tackle there. Still with it, though, is Ballard. Now ball into the middle. Villard pushing forward, and it's Martinez who gets him the ball, and it's going to be a foul called by the center. The AR did not catch that one, but center did. So a free kick coming up in the attacking third of FC Olympia. And a warning given to the bench already this early. 4 minutes into the game, and we've got ourselves a little talking to by the center official. So here comes the left-footed delivery right into the center, headed clear and headed back to Ballard. It's going to be a shot that's blocked off the back of an Olympia defender, but still held by Ballard. They are tried to make a pass to the on-rushing player. Now it's given away, and now a long run. It's Santos chasing, and Santos gets there. Aiden Santos pushing against Dutra. Santos stays to the outside, lays it off for Stein. Stein pressured off the ball, and it's a giveaway. And now Ballard back the other way, looking to take advantage of some numbers. Good job by Olympia to back off. Good ball to Dirks. He cuts it back, makes the spin, pushed into the corner, keeps it in play, maintains possession. It's still Dirks with it. Dirks' left-footed cross is blocked, but Etienne is there to grab it for Ballard. Now it's a pass to Dirks, and it's going to be shepherded out off the leg of Diego Barahona. And he didn't touch it, apparently, and it goes out for a goal kick. So goal kick coming up now for Nicholas Becker and FC Olympia. Pushing everybody forward, long ball. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit here. And a foul is going to be called against Martinez as he got into the back of Connor Luden. He got sandwiched, Luden did. He went up for the header and got hit from both sides and won the foul. As that could have been a little more painful than it was, but he's okay, running towards the goal now. And a ball quickly taken. It's Van Dyke into the middle, headed on and into the hands of the keeper, Wilson. But a good job of pushing forward, getting the shot attempt away. And now they are with it. Good ball movement here, and it's going to be a nice tackle there. It's Jackson Rotundo who got back and made the defensive play he needed to stop the break, but a good cycle of 3 passes there for Ballard to get forward in the blink of an eye. Dutra into the middle, gets it over to Apolinar, now out wide. It's Cruz with it. Back to Dutra. Now an overlapping run that gets blocked out of there by Palmer. Held by Ballard. And now a very heavy tackle on the far side. And FC Olympia's got a player down. Looks a little bit worse for wear, but I think he's going to be all right. But a foul won nevertheless, and it's going to be a free kick now coming up for FC Olympia. So, it's going to be Becker who's going to take this free kick. The keeper way off his line here. Pushing everybody forward again as the wind continues to blow here in the South Sound. Long ball pushed forward. Headed on by Olympia. It's going to be Luden chasing it. He can't get there, and it's cleared up and out of play for a throw-in for FC Olympia. But an offside call actually is going to negate all of it. Oh, no. He had his flag up. But it was a throw, and it was a giveaway. And now on the breakout is FC Olympia, but Matthew Morgan gets that hand up, and that's going to be, this time, an offside against Ballard FC. So we are 10 minutes into this game. No score. Both teams living around the middle third of the field right now. Olympia's had a shot off a header. Long ball. It's going to be won by Dirks. Villard chasing, keeps it in play, and it's going to go out for a throw. He could not keep it in. And quickly, it's going to be Jackson Rotundo who takes the throw to Luden. And Ballard does a good job of getting everything clear. Now they push forward. It's a flick on, and it's going to be the on-rushing Navarrete, or excuse me, that's Spatz, who gave a little shove in the back to the defender that wasn't called. And they get a corner out of it. So an unfortunate break for FC Olympia, as looked to be a clear foul that wasn't called. And now the corner comes up. It's a short kick taken, laid back into the middle. Dirks Into the middle again. Shot comes in by Veyard. It's blocked off the line. And now here comes Max Palmer looking to run, and he's going to put on the Jets. And Max Palmer forces the ball out. So a good job by Palmer to get out of the back and push forward and win a throw-in in the defensive end. That's a run. That's a big run by a center back right there. And wins the throw. So FC Olympia looking pretty good today so far to start this matchup. Now a header on. It's going to go to Dutra. Plays it back to Wilson. Wilson gets his foot on it. Olympia backs off and allows Ballard to reset things from the back. So Veyard back to Martinez. Pressure now from Olympia. Martinez breaks it. Back to Veyard. Now it's going to be Rotundo who pressures Veyard, and it goes back to the keeper, Wilson, who's going to reset with Dutra on the other side and see if they have more success over there. Into the middle, and now a steal by Olympia. It's going to be laid off for Luden. Connor Luden tries to find a shot. He gets the shot, but it's blocked by Martinez, and it's going to go out for a throw. Or, excuse me, a corner kick. So FC Olympia is going to have their first corner kick of the game. It's going to be Luden again. Who's going to take this one? Zonal marking here by Ballard. Two hands in the air. Here comes the ball. It's an in-swinger to the far post. It's going to be headed back across and kept in, and a shot goes just over the face of goal and out for a goal kick. So a good job by FC Olympia to get that ball back into the danger zone, but unable to get the shot on frame, and it's going to be a goal kick quickly taken by Ballard. They are now with it, pushing on the right side. Still with it. Flicked on. And onside, here comes Ballard on the front foot. Battling, and finally cleared by FC Olympia all the way back to the defensive third, forcing Ballard to run all the way back to get it. Dutra does the honors. Great crowd here today at FC Olympia, Black Hills Youth Football Day. And football, by football I mean soccer. That ball into the middle, headed out by York. Up to Reynolds. He chests it down, tried to find Stein, but unable to get it to him. But Santos there to win it for Olympia. He gets the rebound and wins the throw at midfield. So Olympia hanging tough here against Ballard as they look to get another win this year. Of course, missing Michael Divano, last year's player of the year. He's got a hamstring injury, unfortunately keeping him out of the lineup today. And now a good outlet here by Olympia. They are, though, there to clean it up. Luden with the tackle, forcing a giveaway, and now Luden hanging back, but it's going to be Stein who could not control it with Reynolds chasing, and now a foul by Reynolds as he wipes out Cruz, and that's going to be foul for FC Olympia. So free kick quickly taken once again. Veyard with it. Dutra. And another giveaway. Now Luden again. Looking for the overlap, finds it. It's Rotundo who takes a stop but unable to control it, but he is able to maintain possession somehow. He comes away with it, and a foul's going to be called, this time against Dirks, as Rotundo made a good run, won the ball, gave it away, won it back, and drew a foul. So once again, FC Olympia in a good spot here to put some pressure on Ballard here early in this game. 16th minute, 0-0 the score. Barahona plays it back, gets it back. Down the line, finds Rotundo. Laid back to Navarrete. Now out wide, it's Palmer. Finds York. So FC Olympia not electing to push forward with this free kick, electing to push backwards, and now Ballard with some pressure. Long ball, Veyard easily read that one, stole it away, and here comes Ballard on the counterattack. Veyard on the overlap from the right back spot, finds a cross in the middle that's going to be cleared out by Keegan York and Max Palmer, and it is a corner kick, but boy, you can see how quickly things can change against the speed of Ballard. So another corner kick now coming up for Ballard FC. Alvarez is going to take it, a left footer. And Swinger coming into the box. No short kick this time. It's going to go far post. And if Veyard gets to it, but it's going to be headed well over the goal and out for a goal kick. So Becker trying to find a good spot to drop the ball. He's going to put it down over here. Push everybody forward. And now a long ball for Rotundo. Rotundo heads it into the middle. Nobody there for FC Olympia. Headed on by Ballard and won eventually. Santos, though, coming away with it. He's going to win it on the far side. Pushes it down the line. Running onto it is Reynolds. And it's going to go out. Reynolds is going to be called for a foul on the back end. I read something online today, and I'll take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if it's real or not, but I read that the World Cup is going to be implementing some timing rules for goal kicks, throw-ins, and substitutions, as we just saw that goal kick take 30 seconds. And what I read was that it will be 10 seconds per sub to get off and 5 seconds for a goal kick and a throw. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I don't believe everything I see on the internet, but that would be a good way to speed up pace of play. They are now with it. Dirks. It's going to be off of Dirks. A good play by Rotundo to block it and play it off of Dirks and out for an FC Olympia throw. Rotundo. Long throw. Headed on by Luden into the body of Reynolds. Back heel to Luden, and he's on the break. Plays it across the middle, and it's going to get all the way to Santos on the far side. Santos across. It's going to be pushed over the net by the keeper, Wilson. That was a cross that turned into a shot, and it forced the save by Wilson, and it goes up and out for another FC Olympia corner. So a corner kick coming up now. It's going to be Connor Luden who's going to take it. Near side again. Be a right-footed in-swinger into the goal area. Olympia has a man on the back post and everybody crashing now. Far post headed down. And it's going to go out for an FC Olympia throws. Headed out by Ballard, and it's going to be FC Olympia throws. They continue to put some pressure on Ballard here early on in this game. Just now forcing the save from the keeper, Wilson. And now really pushing everybody forward. Only Rotundo back in the center circle. That's Palmer who has it and lost it. Ballard's going to come away with it, but can they clear it? And the answer is no, it's stolen away. It's Reynolds, lays it off. It's a shot that comes in, and it goes right into the breadbasket of Nicholas Becker. And as I mentioned in the pregame show, Brad Hansen is the guy who makes this team run, and right now he's fixing the American flag so that I can see the field. He is invaluable. And now a long ball over the top, and it's going to be a race to it, and it's going to be won by Diego Barahona, as he needed to get there, or else it would have been one-on-one versus the keeper, and he did get there. Luden is going to be taken down, no call. And now a tackle from behind, no call, a good tackle there, and another dangerous and another battle. And these teams are just battling hard right now. And it's clean, so that's good to see. We like to see that. So Ballard into the middle. Laid off. Still Ballard. Still Ballard. And brought down on the edge of the box. No call. Ballard on the end line. Plays it into the middle. It's going to fall. And it's going to be brought into the middle. And it's going to go crossing over everybody. And now Rotundo chasing. But it's going to be Dirks who gets there. And no foul called as Dirks maintains possession. And it's going to be now Martinez who comes away with it. They are now looking for somewhere to go with it. He has to go back to Martinez. Now Dutra. Olympia moving well without the ball. Veyard in space. Takes a cross into the middle, headed out by Palmer. Loudon chasing, but Veyard gets there and plays it back to Martinez. Dutra now with it, plays it out wide for Cruz. Cruz pushes into the middle, gets blocked off, and forces it out to the other side, and it's Veyard again in space. He's had lots of space with the ball so far in this game, dancing with it. Cuts it inside, but the defense comes through again, and it has to be played back to Martinez. Alvarez, now Martinez, and then Dutra. Now far side Cruz. And now a giveaway, and FC Olympia looking to run. It's Reynolds, and he gets taken off the ball nicely by Ballard's defense. Great job on the tackle there, stopping a breakaway, and now Ballard looking to move forward with the ball again. Martinez. Che Lara flicks it over the top. It's going to fall, but played back to the keeper, and it's going to be picked up by Becker as we have hit halfway through this first half, and the score remains 0-0. Long ball played off the back of the head and won eventually by Olympia. And that ball cleared out by Barahona that went out, and it stayed out for a throw. Martinez plays it up. It's going to be won eventually by Ballard. Dirks back to Veyard. Reynolds chasing. Still Reynolds chasing. Forces the ball into the middle. Nobody was there. Dash Stein was the closest one, but he was about 20 yards off. So Ballard maintains possession, and here they come again up the right side. Cut it into the middle, and now an overlapping run. It was going to be Dirks, but it's going to be Barahona who gets there, forces the clearance out of play, throw-in in the attacking area for Ballard FC. So throw-in coming up now for Ballard after Ryan Perkins, our esteemed leader, goes out and grabs the ball for them. Veyard with it. Throw taken down the line, headed out by Barahona, and another throw in, this time closer to the attacking area. So once again, Ryan Perkins has to go grab the ball for Ballard, and he does, and Veyard again throwing it in. I feel like we just did this. And now a breakout by Spatz, who plays it into the middle, and it's going to be stolen back. It actually went, that was a really weird situation there. The player was offside eventually, and that's the call is offside, but FC Olympia let him go, and he crossed it right in front of the goal as Becker just kind of stopped. I'm glad Matthew Morgan put the flag up, or else that could have been an easy empty net goal. But as we sit here in the 25th minute, it's 0-0. Both teams playing pretty well together. Becker with the long ball, looking for Rotundo, finds him, flicked on. It's going to go out. No, it's going to be kept in by Martinez. He's going to play it back to the keeper, Wilson, and they'll reset. Wilson in the all-black kit. Nicholas Becker in the green pinstriped Oli Fed keeper kit for FC Olympia. Reynolds putting some pressure on Dutra and Martinez. It goes back to Wilson. And eventually falls to Alvarez. Alvarez with the captain's armband today. Gets it to Cruz. Cruz crossing over to the far side. And now a good run of play by Ballard as they push the ball forward. And eventually, though, it's going to be taken away by Navarrete and finally cleared into the middle. And now FC Olympia looking to run as that ball's pushed forward. And it's going to be Reynolds who gets there. Dutra on him. Here comes some support. Reynolds into the inside. Reynolds takes the shot, and it's going to be scuffed off the inside of his boot. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. But a good counterattack there by FC Olympia, as they showed that they could be dangerous too, but just not enough space to get a good shot off, and the score remains 0-0. So Martinez and Dutra once again playing past the ball in the back line. This time Dutra goes out wide to Cruz, but it goes right back to Dutra. But this time he's going to blast it forward. York is there to head it clear. Palmer is there. And it's going to be kicked out of play for a goal kick by the Ballard FC left winger, and goes for a goal kick. And my apologies for the roster. Mod 11 had a glitch where did not get first names for Ballard, and their rosters kept disappearing. So pardon me as I play catch-up getting to know the players for Ballard. And now a giveaway once again, this time on the far side for Olympia. Ball played into the middle. It's Reynolds. Finn Reynolds. The shot comes in, and it goes right to the keeper again. Wilson right there. But the shot's starting to pile up for FC Olympia, and they're making Wilson work. And now another giveaway. And again, FC Olympia on the move. It's Ludin to Stein, who takes the shot that just goes wide. Dash Stein with a good effort that just went wide, and FC Olympia has Ballard a little bit on their heels here, as they've managed to get a few really good shot attempts off in the last couple minutes. But unable to find the back of the net, and Ballard maintaining possession now out of the back. But pressure by Olympia is leading to some turnovers in some advantageous spots. Just unable to cash in. Now a long ball over the top. It's going to go out of play. Max Palmer lets it go out, and that's going to be a throw. So Ballard playing long ball over the top, and they've had a little bit of success, but they've had more success when they're stringing passes together on the wings, as their speed on the edges is where they have the advantage. But a giveaway here, and it's going to be quickly thrown in to Ballard as they battle on the touchline and get around. It's going to be held in, and a foul's going to be called against Ballard. As good battling on that far side, and it's going to be a foul called on Ballard. And another apology, these Ballard jerseys are impossible to read with the black lettering on the dark red. So I'm having a hard time seeing the numbers on the far side of the field, so my apologies for that as well. So Becker with the long ball played up, headed sky high by Reynolds. Ludin tried to win it, couldn't. Villard forced it up, and it's going to be kind of shanked a little bit. Rotundo battling with Dirks. Dirks now forced back to Cruz, and now out wide to Dutra. So Olympia not backing down at all. 30th minute, 15 minutes to go till halftime. 0-0 the score. You could argue FC Olympia's had the better opportunities in this first half, but they've had a lot less of the possession. Villard Long ball over the top. Once again, it's brought down by the Ballard player. Got a foot to it. There was 2 feet colliding. Clean play, and it's going to be brought out by Navarrete. Make that Barahona, excuse me, and that one's going to go off of Barahona again. Goes out for a throw-in near midfield. Villard with the throw-in. Goes over the top. And it's going to go out of play. Throw in again. That was Che Lara for Ballard, who won the second throw in. Goes back to Martinez, and now Dutra again. Dutra and Martinez are racking up the passing stats in today's game. Alvarez battling with Stein, gets it pushed forward and cleared out by Olympia. And the ball for Luden. Luden tried to get around Dutra, couldn't. And now Ballard finds Olympia on the back heels. Now here comes Ballard on the far side. Cut into the box, still in the box, down to the touchline. That ball is blocked off the backside of Max Palmer and out for a goal kick. But a good job of consolidation by that back line kept Ballard from getting a shot off. But now more work to do with this corner on the far sideline, right in front of the Well 80 Beer Garden. Strategically placed in the shade today. Okay, hand goes up. Dirks with the delivery into the middle. It's going to be headed out by Barahona, but back to Dirks. Another ball comes in, headed out again by Barahona. Still held by Ballard. Dirks with try number 3, this time into the middle of the box, and it's going to pinball around, and it's going to be cleared off the line by Palmer. As Dirks got caught flat-footed, that ball bounced the wrong way, and Palmer there to clear it in front of an empty goal, but Ballard still putting the pressure on. And now it's Alvarez headed out by Palmer again, headed back in, and finally cleared out, but only as far as Dutra as he keeps it in play. No foul called on that collision of bodies, and a shot quickly taken by Villard, and it goes out of play. That was a knuckler that was always going to the left and out for a goal kick. So Olympia surviving an onslaught of Ballard attack right there. And the score remains 0-0 here in the 34th minute of play. And once again, Becker quickly takes it out to York, back to Becker, and he's going to have to clear it, and he does. Dutra battling with Luden, and it's going to be won by Dutra. And Ballard now with Alvarez, and it's going to be a foul called against Rotundo as he took down Alvarez in what could only be called a professional foul, as Alvarez had him beat and could have had some space to move up the middle of the pitch. And it's going to be Alvarez again who's going to take this free kick, left-footed. Straight in the middle of the pitch, about 35 yards out. He's going to chip it over the top. It's going to go over everybody and into the hands of Nicholas Becker. It's a well-placed ball, but just a little bit ahead of everybody, and it bounced harmlessly enough for Becker to grab it. And he blasts it with the left foot straight up in the air, and it's going to go out for a Ballard throw at midfield. Cruz brings it down, flicks it up, played forward, but it's going to be Palmer who gets there, or York, excuse me, and now Luden again with chance to run as he gets tackled from behind very cleanly. Good play by Ballard, and now Villard finds Alvarez, flick on, looking for Dirks, but could not get it to him, and it's going to be held by Barahona, but spilled by Rotundo, and Ballard still pushing forward. Villard tried to find it, but it was Alvarez trying to find Villard, but it was blocked out by Connor Luden. Alvarez heads it down, and it's going to go out of play, off the referee, and out for an Olympia throw.
Hey, come on, boys. Hey, keep him here. We press here.
Ballard's coaching staff imploring the team to press right now. They've got Olympia in a tough, tight area here in the corner of the pitch. Throw in taken. That was Jelle Van Dyke who lost it, and Ballard's still pushing forward now. Shea Lara gets around Rotundo, and a good tackle by Jackson to force another throw. A good recovery by Rotundo. Alvarez to Veard. Now Dirks into the middle of the box. Tripped up, tried to play it, and he left it off for Che Lara, but his right-footed effort sails into the backstop, and another goal kick coming up for FC Olympia as we approach halftime here, about 8 minutes away. Really no stoppages to speak of so far. So we shouldn't see much in the way of stoppage time. So a long ball played by Becker. It's Barahona who wins the header, but Rotundo having to work. And now dangerous play as Olympia needs to clear it, and they can't. Alvarez out wide. It's going to be Che Lara back heel to Dirks, and it's going to be picked out of there by Max Palmer, who comes around and wins the ball. And now he looks to move. He gets pushed forward. Laid it off, but Veard with the steal, but they're going to bring it back. They wanted advantage to go on the pullback, but no advantage was gained, so a foul called. And Olympia able to pull the escape lever there on that press sequence by Ballard. Long ball over the top. Luden chasing. Dutra wins it. Plays it back to the keeper, Wilson. Pressure now by Reynolds. Out wide to Dutra. Now it's Olympia's turn to pressure in the corner. And they're going to win a throw on Ballard's defensive end, so good job turning the tables there by FC Olympia, and a good job of recovery by Ballard to win it right back. Cleared out the outlet, but only as far as the light standard over there, and it's going to be a throw-in for FC Olympia as we hit the 39th minute here. Luden with it. It's going to be Navarrete who came away with it, and a foul is going to be called as there is a coming together on the far side, and it's going to go the way of FC Olympia as they win a free kick in the attacking area. Both teams battling hard today. This has been a fun game to watch so far, and I hope you're enjoying it out there in NBC Sports Engine land. And unfortunately, though, it looks like Aiden Santos got the worst of that one as he's still struggling to get up. Actually, that's not Aiden Santos. That's Diego Barra. No, that's Navarrete. That's Brolio Navarrete, who is just taking his time there, getting back. But a free kick coming up now. Taken into the box. Didn't clear the first man. It's headed out, but held. Laid back to Barahona. But eventually it's going to be won by Ballard, and then one right back, and then given right back again. So Becker now forced off his line. He's going to play it all the way forward. And the flag is going to go up as Luden thought he was on. Reynolds definitely wasn't, and Reynolds backed off, but Luden was deemed to be offside, and a free kick quickly taken by Ballard. 40 minutes played here from the rack. Fast-moving first half, not devoid of action by any stretch. Martinez surveying, passes to Dutra. Alvarez. Olympia forcing the ball back again, just not allowing Ballard a lot of opportunity to get on the break today. They've had a lot of possession, but only a few times have they been able to really break out and cause some havoc. Now a switch field over to Alvarez, who's moved to the left side. He cuts it in the middle. Luden chasing. Still Alvarez. He flicks it on. It's stopped and given right back to his own feet. Now he plays it out wide. It's going to be Ballard. Gets around a nice nutmeg now. On the touchline, played into the middle. Blocked out of there nicely by Diego Barahona. It's a corner that's quickly taken. Down to the touchline again. Forced out again. Another corner. So FC Olympia not allowing Ballard to get shots off. So they'll slow it down this time as corner kicks after corner kick are coming. This is going to be a long one. Hand goes up. Ball comes in. It's going to go right in the middle of the field. Headed up, straight up. Look for the volley. Another volley comes. And a penalty is given. And I don't know why. A penalty given to Ballard. And I'd love to hear why. It looked like a pretty innocuous play, but nobody's really arguing. So Ballard is going to get their first shot attempt of the game on a penalty. Referee giving instructions to the keeper, Nicholas Becker. And I would love to hear why that penalty was given. Maybe a high boot, I'm not sure. But either way, Ballard with the penalty coming up. Shot comes in and it goes in the back of the net. Ballard 1, FC Olympia 0 here in the 44th minute. So against the run of play, Ballard scores on their first attempt of the game. FC Olympia can't get down on themselves as they still have plenty of time to get back into this thing. Okay, goal scored by number 17 Spats for FC Olympia. Or for Ballard as they take the 1-0 lead here. Couldn't get a definitive reason why that penalty was given, but didn't look like anything dangerous. I'm assuming it was a high boot, but it's irrelevant now as Ballard has a 1-0 lead as we have hit the 45th minute. Probably have a minute or two of stoppage time now after the penalty. One minute of stoppage time is the word. And now Ballard looks to add on. Ball played up over the middle. Nice job by Barahona to win it out of midair. Flicked on. Luden lays it off for Stein, and that's going to be our first yellow of the game as that yellow card given to Cruz from Ballard as he took down Dash Stein, and yellow card given, that is number 7 Cruz. Free kick for FC Olympia near the center circle. We are in stoppage time now. This will probably be the last sequence of play here. Becker all the way up at midfield to take this. Becker. Long ball into the box. It's headed on and goes up and over everyone, and it's going to be a goal kick. So good idea. FC Olympia got ahead to it, but could not keep it on frame, and that goes out for a goal kick. And this should probably be the last kick of the first half. A well-played first half by both teams that sees Ballard on a penalty taking a 1-0 lead here in the South End. So Wilson with the long ball, held by Ballard. Olympia's going to come away with it. I'm surprised the ref didn't blow the whistle. And now Olympia with a chance here. Lays it off. Rotundo on the break from the back line. Rotundo crosses it across, headed out by Dutra, held in by Luden, headed back in. Stein with it, flicks it into the middle, headed out. Rotundo plays it back up into the attacking area. Cruz, sitting on a yellow, comes away with it, and that is going to do it for the first half of play here, where Ballard FC is going to go into the break with a 1-0 lead over FC Olympia. Well played first half by both teams, and a bit unfortunate for FC Olympia to find themselves behind, but behind they are, and we will be back for the second half of this USL 2 matchup after the break, and we will see you on the other side. Welcome back, everybody, to the Rack in Lacey, Washington for the second half of today's USL 2 matchup between Ballard FC and FC Olympia. Welcome back to the cast alongside Jeff Porter and Cartwright Media. My name is John McLamory. Ready to bring you a second half, which hopefully is as exciting as the first one. Wall-to-wall action. Good effort by both teams, but it was Ballard who comes away with a PK in the 43rd minute to take the 1-0 lead. I got some clarification, so it was a handball in the box, and it was difficult to see because the defender had his hands against his body, but he turned his body to block the ball, so he put himself in an unnatural position, and that is where the penalty came in. So 1-0 the score as we get lined up here to restart the game. FC Olympia is going to start off with 6 people on the line, and it's going to be a race to the goal line, a long ball over the top. No changes by either team. Both coaches happy with the way things are going so far, so no changes. And Navarrete with it for FC Olympia, plays it back to Palmer. Palmer with a long ball over the top. Finds Luden, headed on. Looking for Reynolds, but not able to get it to him. Chested down by Navarrete. And FC Olympia had it, but give it away, and it's going to be Veillard on the far side. Back to Martinez. Now Wilson. Long ball played up. Palmer battling with Spatz. Good pressure there by Ballard, forcing the errant clearance by Becker. Goes out for a throw in front of the Ballard supporters section. Got to say, this is an exceptional crowd today here at the Rack. Ballard plays it out wide. It's Dirks who played it into the middle. Held. Alvarez with a shot that goes just wide. Just wide by Alvarez with a great effort on the left foot. I think Becker had it covered. He let it go, and it just went wide by about a foot. And a goal kick now coming up for Olympia with Mendez lurking for the short corner, or the short goal kick. And now everybody's going to move forward. Long ball again. Bounces over everybody. Rotundo battling. Dutra wins it. He flicks it forward, headed by Palmer, only as far as Che Lara, and it's given away to Olympia. Now a great ball up the line. It falls to Luden. Luden cuts it into the middle, plays it in, and a great defensive play. But Olympia still has it, and now a foul is going to be called against Che Lara right on the edge of the box as Dash Stein went down. That's a tough break for Ballard, as that probably could have gone either way, but a foul was called right on the edge of the box. And FC Olympia with a really good opportunity here now, right on the corner. Santos and Stein standing over the top. It looks like it'll be Stein. The keeper, Wilson, pushing the two-man wall further to the left, further to the left. He's got the back post covered. And it's going to be Stein with the shot that goes right into the hands of Wilson. I was talking with Ryan Perkins at halftime. Said we had 5 shots in the first half, and they all seemed to go right into the magnetic gloves of the keeper, Wilson. And that one did the same thing. So Martinez. Now Alvarez. Alvarez, phenomenal player for Ballard. He goes down, and now a giveaway. Chipped up and over. It's going to fall to Reynolds. Oh, but the ball had some backspin on it. Reynolds still lays it out wide to Stein to the touchline, and he's going to have it blocked and cleared on a great defensive play by Cruz, as that one could have gone a very bad direction for Ballard, but instead they get away. Now Santos tried to dummy it around. The defender couldn't do it. Wins it back, though. Navarrete. And a giveaway in the middle. So Ballard able to withstand the pressure. That one kept in play as well. Spats plays a diagonal ball, broken up by Olympia. That's Barahona. And now Finn Reynolds, or excuse me, Jackson Rotundo moving forward, plays it up for Reynolds, and it's going to be just out of his reach as Wilson comes out to grab it and reset things from the back. 5 minutes played here in the first half. Olympia not letting off the pressure as you wouldn't expect them to, trailing 1-0 in a tightly played match here. That ball played to Dutra, headed in, held by Navarrete. Alvarez fakes the pass, plays it back, and now it's going to be Martinez to Dutra, and now back to the keeper, Wilson, with Luden chasing. Long ball, headed on. Won by Dirks, but it checked up on him as well. It's the third time this half the ball's gone the wrong way where you think it would go. And FC Olympia is going to come away with possession here out of the back. Playing three at the back. York. Long ball over the top. Looking for Rotundo. Headed on by Etienne. Veyard. And here comes Dirks with it for Ballard. Cuts it to the inside of Navarrete. Still Dirks. Pushing out wide. Finds Cruz. Cruz down the line for Dirks. And his shot is blocked by Luden coming back on defense, and it's going to go right into the hands of Becker. So a good job by Connor Luden to track back from his forward position to make that defensive play. And a long ball. Lots of side spin on that one. And it's going to be won by Olympia. Stein comes away with it on a nice spin. Now into the middle, it's going to be Finn Reynolds. Reynolds with the shot that goes off the post. Oh, what a bad break for FC Olympia. He had the keeper broken, and he just missed and hit the post. But Finn Reynolds, with a great individual effort there to beat the keeper, just could not get it on frame. And the score remains 1-0. Back to back, wall to wall is the action here in this game today. That's Apolinar who wins it. Now out wide, it's Dirks back to Veyard. Martinez. Veyard. Down the line. And that's going to be just out of the reach of Che Lara. And it goes out for a throw for FC Olympia. Boy, FC Olympia has really looked good today and just don't have the result right now to show it. So a little delay here on the throw right in front of the Ballard supporters section. Couple flags waving there. Ball played out, throw-in coming up for Ballard once again. Quickly taken, Dutra in the middle of the field gets it. Over to Martinez. Now it's Apolinar who loses possession, and it gets it right back. Dirks. Dispossessed, but wins it back, but repossesses. And the clearance goes off his head. An unfortunate break for Ballard as that one cleared off the head of Dirks and out for a goal kick. Becker quickly takes it over to Keegan York. York out wide. Palmer. That ball won by Ballard. Held. Palmer gets it. Plays it up the line, and it's going to go out of play right in front of the camera. Throw-in coming up for Ballard. It's going to be Cruz who takes it. So gets told to push back. Mendez moving backwards, plays it over to Martinez. Found the outlet. Now it's going to be Villard with it. Villard cuts it to the middle, finds Mendez. Now out wide to Cruz. Santos guarding. Santos pushing him. Cruz gets around to the end line, cuts it across. That ball flicked on, and it's going to be harmlessly cleared out. And once again, Ballard dangerous. That could have been anywhere. But they still have it. Pushing again. It falls to Mendez. Dirks couldn't win it, and that's going to go out for a throw. Ballard is going to win this one. Into the middle once again, broken up by Olympia. That ball shot is blocked off the back. And FC Olympia now looking to push. That was Yella Van Dyke who blocked that one off his back. And now Dutra with it for Ballard FC, the center back pushing forward. Cruz back to Dutra, into the middle. Che Lara out wide to Cruz. Cruz with it. Santos on him. Santos battling. Santos goes down. Cruz still has it. Into the middle. Laid off. It's Che Lara. Pushed back by Palmer. And it's one again. This time the shot's going to come in and go just wide and out for a goal kick. So Ballard really ratcheting up the pressure here on this FC Olympia defense. 57th minute of play here, 1-0 the score, Ballard on top. So a long clearance, looking for Santos. Nice job of corralling that. Tanner Dutra blocks it. Referee got in the way, and unfortunately for Olympia, that is going to go the wrong way and out. So the referee impeded the play of the Olympia player, and we play on. Dutra with it. Cruz begging for the ball, gets it. Stein tracking him. Mendez. Apolinar. It's going to be Alvarez, lays it off. Shot comes in, and it goes wide. And a goal kick. That one sliced off the boot of Mendez. Did not attempt to get to the goal and went out for a goal kick. Ballard about ready to make some wholesale changes here. 3 players are going to be coming on for Ballard. See players warming up for Olympia, but nobody coming in right now. Cruz wins the header. Palmer comes to get the rebound, jumped past it. Che Lara back to Cruz. Cruz pushing forward, back to Lara. Lara with the cross into the middle. Becker comes up to grab it. Nobody there for Ballard. Good idea, but nobody on the receiving end. So 3 subs are about ready to come in for Ballard. It's going to be Hammond, Jeremiah, and Notska coming in for Ballard FC. And that's going to be a foul on FC Olympia. And changes coming right now. So Cruz coming out after a good run of play from him.
Here we go, boys. Here we go, boys.
Che Lara coming out. And also coming out is going to be number 14, Dirks. Or number 16, excuse me, Dirks. So into the game, Jeremiah, Hammond, and Notska out. Cruz, Dirks, and Che Lara. Quickly taken. Mendez with it now playing on the left wing. Veyard into the middle. And it's going to be FC Olympia. Barahona comes away with it. That long ball played, looking for Luden. And a good job by, that was Martinez, who bodied off Luden and won the ball. And now Ballard pushing again. Chipped up, but Becker right there to grab it. Notska looking to get on the end of that one for his first touch. Becker had other ideas. So a quick throw out to Santos. He's got room to move. Santos with Hammond guarding. Chipped over the top of Dutra. Luden heads it back. It's going to be won by Reynolds. Reynolds to the inside. Reynolds with the shot that's blocked. Rebound. Could not get it. It's going to be cleared out and a foul called as Jelle Van Dyke tried to get in with a slide and could not get a hand or a foot on the ball and is called for the foul. So Veyard with it, out wide to Dutra. Now Hammond tracking back to get it. He's got the ball and nobody around him. Plays it back to Dutra though. Back to Hammond, and he can push forward, and he does. Hammond into the middle, cleared out by York. Back to Dutra. He clears it, but just straight up in the air. Alvarez wins it, gives it away. Won by Luden. Chipped over the top. Reynolds chasing. Dutra knees it back to the keeper, who picks it up. Not technically a pass because it came off his knee. I'm not sure about that one. That's not considered a pass if it comes off his knee. Just like a chest or a shoulder or a head. But nevertheless, Olympia comes away with it. Aiden Santos from UH Hilo with the ball. Palmer, York. Those two have been solid today in the back line. Along with Barahona, the three of them have played outstanding football today. Palmer. Some miscommunication out there on the field as people expecting people to move that didn't. Frustration starting to mount a little bit here in the 63rd minute for FC Olympia.
Hey, back line, you gotta step a little bit. Come on, Spence. Slide, stop.
Long ball over the top that's going to stay in. Santos gets there, keeps it down. Stein wanted it, but it's played into the middle. It's brought down. Dutra plays it to the keeper, who this time has to play it off his feet. And now a tangling of bodies as two players go down, and a yellow card issued to Jackson Rotundo from FC Olympia, their first of the game. Nobody on the pitch for Ballard has a yellow card as Cruz was subbed off just a few minutes ago. And now it's looking like Dash Stein needs to come out. And we're going to take a quick break as the trainer comes out. We're not going to take a break, but we're going to have a break in the action as the trainer's going to go out and take a look at Dash Stein. He looks like he probably tweaked a groin or a hamstring, and he needs to get subbed out. Yeah, it looks like muscular leg or calf or something in the lower extremities there. So substitution is going to come out of all of this, but FC Olympia needs to play a man down for the time being. Dutra to Alvarez. It looks like Stein's going to stay in the game, even though he's hobbling around. But the game continues. Hammond. Back to Alvarez. Alvarez with Santos chasing. Now Santos has to chase Hammond. That ball comes into the middle, headed clear by York, headed out by Luden, headed back in by Hammond, chested down. That ball brought down nicely by Mendez, but unable to control it, and FC Olympia is going to come away with it. Stein back onto the pitch. He's going to get the ball. Stein with Finn Reynolds chasing. That ball to Reynolds, nicely played. Reynolds could not get there, though, as that ball was broken up by Ballard. It was Martinez, but it goes out for a throw. FC Olympia is going to make some changes now. So Luden coming out, Rotundo coming out. Coming into the game is going to be Soren Hansen, Cooper Schneider, and number 32 also into the game, or number 22, excuse me, Carlos Murillo coming into the game for FC Olympia. So Murillo, Hansen, and Schneider in the game. Santos out. Van Dyke out. No, Van Dyke's still in. Luden out. And Rotundo out. This ball played to Murillo. Murillo out wide. Ball comes across right into the hands of the keeper, Wilson. And Schneider, or excuse me, Hansen chasing after that one. But it's going to be Ballard coming away with Dutra on it. Schneider battling with him. Forced all the way back to Wilson. He's going to play it, I'm assuming. I thought he was going to go to Alvarez, but he decided to go the other way. It might have been the right move as that ball's headed forward to Mendez, but he couldn't control it. Van Dyke comes away with it, cleared it, but it was headed right back into the attacking area. Bodied off the ball was York, and he's battling. And now here comes Alvarez to Hammond. Back to Alvarez to the inside. It's going to be back-heeled on. Shot, score. Hammond with the goal off the back heel, and that makes it 2-0. Ballard on top. So Hammond with the goal to give Ballard a 2-0 lead. A great run of play that resulted in a back heel goal or a back heel assist to the goal. And now Ballard finds themselves up 2 with about 30 minutes to play here, or excuse me, 20 minutes to play here.
Ray, you good? Keep going. Yeah.
And now impassioned speech by Nicholas Becker here, trying to get the focus back. Everybody looks ready to go. FC Olympia, that was a good goal by Ballard. No fault there. That was a great goal. A good team goal by Ballard. So restart. York, long ball, over the top. Into the beer garden. Literally into the beer garden. So Viard with it now for Ballard on the throw, far side. Long throw, headed out by Navarrete. And now a giveaway and a good recovery tackle by Keegan York. Stops the breakaway. And a throw in now far side for Ballard. And now a giveaway. Here comes Finn Reynolds, and he gets the pocket picked. His pocket was picked, and now here comes Hammond. Hammond, the goal scorer, looking to add on. Out wide to Mendez. Down to Hammond on the 1-2, battling with Palmer. Palmer forces the pass. It's going to be off the feet of Navarrete, out for a throw. So Hammond is the definition of an impact sub. And now a foul by Jelle Van Dyke. Shoulder to shoulder, but a foul called. And pushing forward is Ballard. They're going to go for another goal here, pushing the big men forward. Martinez and Dutra coming in for a header. It's going to be Alvarez with the delivery, headed clear by York. And there comes Van Dyke. Van Dyke flicks it out to the onrushing Schneider. Schneider with space. Cuts it to the inside. Battling. Still with it. Schneider battling and held the ball, but it's going to be cleared out by Ballard, and they look to push. Finn Reynolds has been all over the pitch, and he tracks back to win the ball back at midfield. What a great play by Finn Reynolds, and he's looking to go the other way. It's Schneider. Crossfield pass to Murillo. Murillo cuts it to the inside of the box, maintains possession, dispossessed though, and Mendez is going to come away with the steal. So every time FC Olympia has a bit of an opening, Ballard shuts the door and keeps this score where it is, 2-0. Dutra gets it back from Mendez, plays it back to Wilson, resetting to Dutra. Chipped up. That's Hammond. Or excuse me, that's Jeremiah. Now Hammond has the ball. Given away to Navarrete. Murillo now to Palmer, plays it way up the pitch. Offside position by Reynolds, he can't touch it, and it's going to go all the way back to the keeper. Unfortunately for Reynolds, he was in an offside position, couldn't play that ball. Dutra now into the middle. York forcing the pass out wide, but it's going to be stolen away and pushed across the face of goal by Becker. As Notska with the shot attempt that was pushed out. And no hurry by Hammond to go get this ball. 74th minute of play here from the rack in Lacey, Washington. 2-0 the score here. This ball comes in. It's a good-looking shot or a good-looking cross that falls to the feet of Notska, but he could not get a boot to it. Cleared out by Olympia. Throw-in coming up for Ballard. 75th minute of play here now, as time's starting to become a factor for Olympia if they want to get back into this thing. And a play back to the keeper. Wilson, now Dutra with it. Olympia kind of backing off a little bit. Wilson wearing that strange for a keeper number 41. But hey, everybody's got their number, and his is 41. So throw in Olympia, far side. It's taken. Van Dyke could not control it. One back by Ballard. Pushed into the middle. Mendez tried to find Jeremiah, and it's going to be stolen away by FC Olympia. Make that Alvarez. Long ball over the top again. It's going to be headed out by the keeper. That was a dangerous play. He came off his line. The ball did not come into the box. He was forced to head it out, and it ended up being a successful play for him. Wilson. Bayard with the throw on the far side in front of the boisterous crowd here at the rack. High looping throw into the middle. Van Dyke takes it for Olympia. Murillo now, nope, it goes to Palmer instead. Now Murillo's got it. Palmer pressured by Alvarez. Now a long ball by Becker out to the far side. It's going to be Bayard, who comes in with a flying head, maintains control, plays it into the middle, played back, and a volley that comes skipping into the keeper's hands. Becker. Ballard's offense is like a cobra. It's just ready to strike, and when they go, it is so fast. Luckily for Olympia, that one not the volley not really good enough for a goal, but boy, you can see how quickly they can strike. We've got an injured player now for Ballard. More subs coming in for Olympia.
Angel, you need one?
Coming into the game is going to be number 9, who's not on our list, and number 14, Dom Moreno. Who's number 9? So Santos out.
Manage it, manage it.
Back to the action here after the injury, trying to figure out who number 9 is. We got.
And we'd love for him to go. You good? Yeah. Okay. Hey, a few more minutes, okay? Am I good?
We got Spats, who came off injured. He's back into the game. But in the meantime, Hansen takes it to the touchline, plays it across, cleared out. Mike Marega in, he's number 9.
Juan wants a short.
And it's going to be a corner kick now for FC Olympia.
Hey, do you see where you are?
So free kick's going to be taken now by Schneider.
Come on, nothing here.
Ball played, punched clear by the keeper, held by Murillo.
No foul, Red. No foul, Juan. Make him go back. Good. Hey, come on.
Navarrete back to Murillo. Murillo, long ball, looping ball, but looping right into the hands of the keeper, Wilson. And out. He's going to launch it to the feet of Dutra. And now Alvarez. Overlapping run, Mendez. And now a giveaway. Once again, here comes FC Olympia. Good recovery, but Hansen had won it.
Ball down, boys.
Murillo out to the far side.
Stand him up, Betty. Fantastic, kid. Hey. Done, Etty. Stop.
They are able to force that ball out of play.
Good.
Moreno was the recipient.
Everything you got. Hey, Fred, hey. Get your
Sub coming in now for Ballard. It's going to be number 26, Bazia. Coming out is going to be the freshly re-entered into the game Spats. Bazia in, Spats out, and Ballard with another substitution. Throw in now Olympia. They take it. It goes to York. Played across to Palmer.
Go, guys, shift over.
Lets it drop. Has room.
Go, Ray. Go,
Palmer looking out wide. Gets it to Murillo.
Good. Legs up. Come on, Bazia. Come on, Bazia.
Murillo gets the ball back. Pushed out.
Hey, legs up,
Navarrete
Tanner.
gets it to
Legs
York.
up.
Murillo now with space.
Work, Fonzie, go!
Murillo, long ball into the middle. That falls down. It is a rebound. The shot and the score! Schneider with the goal for Olympia. And this game is not over yet. Cooper Schneider, have a moment. What a great job by him getting that volley. And that is a Charo Mexican restaurant goal by Cooper Schneider. And we've got ourselves a game. It's 2-1. 82nd minute here from the rack. What can Olympia do now? Hammond with it for Ballard. All the way across to Veyard. Flicks it on. Tried to get the return pass. It's going to be Jeremiah with it. It's going to go out for an Olympia throw. All right, here comes Olympia into the middle. It's Hansen. Hansen finds the run of Mike Marega. Or, excuse me, that's Murillo. And a foul is going to be called as that ball comes right to me. I just missed it. So a foul from behind as going down to the turf was Soren Hansen. And Olympia now putting the pressure back on Ballard. Free kick coming up now
Come on, guys.
from a
Come on.
good delivery spot for Murillo. Ball comes in. It's a beautifully driven ball. Finds Palmer's head. He gets there. The ball just came off the wrong side and goes out harmlessly for a goal kick.
Hey, we're good, Red. No panic. We're good. We're good.
So the Charo Mexican restaurant goal scored by
Play.
Cooper Schneider in the 81st minute has really tightened this game up a little bit. It's 2-1. Ballard on top. Some time wasting going on. And the ref blows his whistle to tell him to hurry up. So ball cleared out, headed on by Palmer. It's headed back to the keeper. We'll see what Olympia can do here as we approach we're in the 85th minute, so we're running out of time. 2-1 the score. And now an overlapping ball that goes just out of reach of Cooper Schneider and out for a throw. So Etienne Viard with it on the far side in front of the crowd. Long throw headed out by Navarrete. Moraga gets it but heads it to the wrong spot, and a foul this time called against Soren Hansen. Make that Jelle Van Dyke. Can't give Ballard opportunities to let the time tick away. Got to maintain possession. Ball taken. Dutra plays it out wide for Hammond. Hammond gets past Murillo, cuts it to the middle. Finds Dutra. Just playing keep away right now. Moraga chasing, flicked up. It's going to be won by FC Olympia though. Long ball over to the far side. Nobody there except for Viard. He plays it up. This ball chipped over the top. It's going to be won by Ballard, and a good spot for them. Shot comes in, blocked by Palmer. Murillo chasing. That ball pinballs around. It's going to be won by Ballard, and that shot comes in from Jeremiah, but right into the hands of Becker. 87th minute here from the rack. Schneider, square ball, broken up nicely by Ballard. Schneider wins it back though. Gets it to York. Keegan York. Navarrete. Gets it to Murillo. Murillo. Forced back. Palmer. And now the ball cycles over to Barahona. Long diagonal ball looking for Murillo. That's going to be headed back to the keeper, and it is going to be picked up by the keeper. Moraga chasing, but unable to get there. Keeper now pushing everybody forward. Moraga, forcing the quick and a good defensive play. These teams are really battling, and a foul is going to be called. This time a yellow card coming out against Soren Hansen as the free kick won by Ballard. 87th minute. Ballard player just adjusting the shin guards, adjusting the socks. Apolinar knows what he's doing. It's a time-wasting tactic as old as time. All right, free kick taken. Alvarez down the line. Found Mendez now out wide. It's Hammond. Hammond with the cross. Punched clear by the keeper, Becker. Good job by Becker to maintain his balance on that. He looked like he was almost going the wrong way, but able to get that punch to it. It's going to be a throw-in now for Ballard on the far side. Throw-in came, it's broken up, and now Moraga could not get it. It goes out of play. Throw-in for Ballard. So the referee Ballard cuts it in. It's going to be cleared out. Nice defensive play and a goal kick as it goes off the feet of Bazia. Good defensive play by FC Olympia. Quickly taken is the goal kick as we approach the 90th minute here from the rack. FC Olympia chasing one. Ballard up 2-1. It's going to be Palmer now with it. Palmer square ball. Navarrete. That's Barahona. Ball comes to Van Dyke. Van Dyke takes the shot that goes right into the hands of Wilson, who lets it drop, and then finally picks it up. Good effort by Van Dyke as that one was hit hard, but right to the keeper again. Now Marega chasing. That ball cleared all the way down the line. Murillo heads it down. Murillo blocked out of there by Alvarez.
Hey, it's back here. Hey, it's back here. Hey, it's not there. Good. Hey, come on. Go nuts, go nuts.
Far side. 4 minutes of stoppage time upcoming. And taken off the ball was Moreno. And now Ballard looking to salt this one away. Marega couldn't get it. And now Ballard pushing. Good defensive stop. Marega wins it. And now here comes Soren Hansen. Hansen with it out to Murillo. Pushing. Murillo. That ball played to the far post, and it's going to be caught by the keeper. Good idea, but the keeper right there on it. We've hit 90. We're in stoppage time. 4 minutes to play. Bazia now with it for Ballard. It's a 1-on-5. What is he going to do? He's going to go after 5. Wanted the foul, didn't get it, and now the other way comes Olympia. Clashing of bodies. And the ball is still in play. It's FC Olympia. Out wide, it's Palmer. Palmer controls it. Palmer loses it. It's cleared out of there. It's going to be a throw-in coming up for Olympia. Quickly taken. Murillo has it.
Hey, guys, he's by himself.
Hansen to Murillo. Delivery into the middle, blocked.
It's got to go. Bazio, come on, we need you.
Cleared out by Ballard. It's going to go back to midfield, but it's going to be Olympia who gets it. Plays it to Hansen.
Keep going.
Soren Hansen.
Come on, Ray.
Navarrete chips it down the line. Hansen gets the return. Back heels to himself, and it's going to go out for a Ballard throw. Good defense by Ballard to win the throw. Long throw taken, headed by Bazia back into the middle of the pitch. Stumbling was Ballard, and now Marega chasing, cleared out again by Ballard, and it's going to be Mendez chasing, and he gets it, plays it down the line to the coach, who probably shouldn't have caught that, but it's thrown in quickly by Murillo. Becker with the ball at midfield, pushes it to the corner. Chested down. Schneider.
Come on, boys. Keep working.
Now Schneider has it. He's got it. Cuts it to the touchline, plays it across. It's going to come down and fall for Hansen. No, but the keeper gets there first. It spilled out, and nobody from Olympia on that back post. How close was that? Alvarez wins the ball. Here comes Alvarez, long ball over the top, looking for Notska. It's cleared out. What a defensive play there as Jeremiah looked to have a clear shot. And now needing to push is Olympia. Becker, 30 seconds to go. Olympia needs to move. Long ball over the top. Headed on by Olympia cleared back again. It stays in play. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. And that is more than likely the last play of the game. But the ref says play on. Long ball over the top. Headed out by Dutra, held. Headed back by Hansen, brought down by Ballard. It's Hammond who clears it, and that is going to do it for today's game from the rack. With the final score, Ballard FC 2, FC Olympia 1, in a game that didn't the scoreline doesn't really reflect the quality of this game. I think this game was very well played by both teams. Ballard, though, comes away with the victory to go to 3-0 on the season. Congrats to them. Congrats to them as they remain undefeated, and a good effort by Olympia as they played their best game of the season so far, but unfortunately don't come away with any points. So goals today, first goal scored by Spatz, second goal scored by Hammond, and for Olympia it was number 15, Cooper Schneider, who put in the ball for his first Charo Mexican restaurant goal. So a tough loss for Olympia today. You can take moral victories, you can take moral victories, and you can take moral victories. But a result was what they wanted. They almost got one. They just could not pull it out. A well-played game, though, and congrats to the boys for really showing up today, playing a tough team, number 3 in the country, Ballard, and really taking them down to the final minutes. I'd like to thank our sponsors today, Ramada by Wyndham, Wembley Soccer Shop, Ember Goods Coffee, of course, the Lucky Dog Casino, Charo Mexican Restaurant, Olympia Orthopedic Associates, N1 Goalkeeper Gloves, Forma Construction, Premier Airport Shuttle, and of course, Well 80. For all your fun downtown beer and food needs, go to Well 80 down on 4th Avenue. Don't forget, next Friday, or not next Friday, this Friday, Olympia is going to be back here taking on Bigfoot FC out of Maple Valley. That kick is at 7 o'clock on Friday. We'll be bringing you the broadcast, but it's going to be a good day. If you want to, come on out, support the club. Bring a friend, bring 10 friends, and have some fun. We'll have food, we'll have drinks, we'll have fun, and enjoy a good soccer game. But until then, I hope everybody out there in NBC Sports Engine land enjoys their summer, the beginning of summer. And on behalf of Jeff Porter and Cartwright Media, my name is John McGlamory, bringing you the action today and every day the Artesians are in town. Thanks for tuning in to the NBC Sports Engine. We'll see you on Friday as FC Olympia takes on Bigfoot FC at 7 o'clock.